Great. Let me check the attendance once. Okay, let's start off. I'll check in the middle. Hope everyone revised the notes once. Great. Now the second one. Everyone camps on. Dave camps on. Tara. Now after the 6 basic formulas, right, there are 4 identities. The first identity is this. If you differentiate a function which is a constant into f of x, then a comes out and you just differentiate the function. Example, suppose if you're differentiating 3x square, 3 comes out and this is x square by dx. This is looking like x power n, na? Right? So this thing looks like x power n is equal to 2. So 3 into 2 into x power 2 minus 1, 6x. Are you getting it? So if you have a constant into a function, just push the constant outside. One more example. Let's say if you have d by dx of 10 sine x, 10 comes out, then you differentiate sine x. What is sine ka differential? Cos x. Are you getting it? This is what we did last time. People, you should revise. Sine ka differential is cos x. Put it on. This is the first identity. People don't miss classes. Huh? I'm telling you again. If you miss the first class, you won't understand any of this. And if there is any issue, you guys need to inform before the class. Don't come later like, oh, that happened, this happened. I'm telling you, we are not responsible for that. Copied? Can I turn the page? Turn the page. Second identity. Suppose if you have a function plus or minus another function, then you just differentiate the function separately. If it is plus, then put plus. If it is minus, put minus. Whatever is the sign. Example, if you have to differentiate x square plus x, then differentiate x square separately plus differentiate x separately. X square ka differential is what? 2x. This thing is n is equal to 2, na? So this thing n is equal to 1 plus 1. 1 into x power 1 minus 1, x power 0. Is this fine, people? Example. Suppose if someone gives you like this, sin x minus e power x plus x cube. You can have multiple functions also. Then you just need to differentiate. Let me give you one more. Plus 3, 4. So you can just differentiate each one separately. D by dx of sin x minus d by dx of e power x plus d by dx of x cube plus d by dx of 3. It doesn't matter how many terms you have. Sin ka differential, cos x. E power x ka differential, e power x. X cube ka differential, 3 into x power 3 minus 1, 3x square. Constant ka differential, 0. That's your answer. Put it up. Any doubts, please ask me on this. Put it up. Identities are quite important. So the first one is a constant into a function. Second one is this. Some people are still joining now. Huh? I'm telling you, if you guys can't be on time, you will suffer a lot. This is not your bio or chemistry where you can attend in the middle, you can read the theory and learn on your own. And this is not your school of physics. Whatever exams you have written so far, right? We'll be having a PTM. People who have scored, less than 50, 60%. We'll be taking a separate meeting for you. And it all starts from your daily habits. You guys are not disciplined. I'm telling you, you're going to have a big problem going ahead. It's not about the entrance exam. I'm talking about in your life only. Because the way things have become now, when, the time when your parents were working, the competition was less, jobs were more, right? Even if you didn't perform at the peak level, the life used to go on. My generation, right? Competition was high, jobs were also more, it was a booming time. And we didn't have this many distractions as you guys had. At your age, for us, the biggest thing was what? Buying a cycle. Or that handheld video game, snake game. That mobile mein playing a snake game was a big deal. But last 3-4 years, I'm seeing, right? See, I'm seeing students from last 11-12 years. Last 3-4 years, what I'm seeing is people are becoming more distracted. People are more addicted to being distracted. You get into a lift, right? You have to go for 5 floors. You take out the phone. You just can't keep quiet. You just can't sit and do nothing. We need to be distracted every moment. We need to keep ourselves occupied. So from that perspective, when I see, right, the people who are going to succeed well in life going ahead are the people who can focus and have discipline for a long time. It's not about your IQ anymore. People are smart enough. Then this is an observation which I'm seeing. People who are succeeding, right, in entrance exams and even in startups or jobs or wherever it is, these are the people who have a focus. These are not your school exams, right, where you prepare 1 week before the exam and you crack the things. When you go ahead in life, if you do a startup or if you do a job, things will take time. It will take maybe 6 months, 1 year, 2 years. When I started my own classes after leaving my job in 2015, it took me 3 years to establish myself. 3 years. You know how many students I had in my first 3 months? Zero. I had no students. First, no one knows me. 2015. I know I'm a good teacher, but who cares? Who cares you're a good teacher? People don't know you. Right? So it's a lot of effort. I got one student. Then done. Ho gaya. I had one student for another 3 more months. Then I realized, boss, I need to do something. I started telling everyone, see, I'm teaching classes because no one knows I'm teaching classes in the first place. I never did anything like that in my life. It was easy doing a job. Everything was there. And then the one student went and brought one more student. I used to teach 2 of them. Then someone came to know about me that I'm teaching. Old colleague. They called up and said, Arun, we started our classes in Thane, but the physics teacher there ran away. He took all the fees and ran away. I said, like, people do like that also. I said, people do that. I was shocked. Then they said, now we can't pay you anything, but there are 6 kids. Can you teach them for free? I said, okay, fine, I'll teach them for free. I taught the 6 kids. I combined them with 8 kids. I was teaching them for free. Then they called up after 1 week. Now they're seeing the feedback. This guy is doing good. The 6 people went and said he's doing well. Then they called up again and said, Arun and Andheri, there are 14 kids. The same teacher ran away. Can you teach them also? I was thinking, okay. I said, okay, fine, I'll teach. Because the point is, I want people to know that I'm teaching and I'm a good teacher. And for that, I need to teach. And where will I get students from? I said, yeah, something I got an opportunity to show myself. I taught them. I went to Andheri. I told them, boss, at least pay me some money for my travel expenses. And they gave me some 25,000, 14 kids. I said, okay, fine. That was 2015. My entire first year, I was teaching for free. I had a very good paying job. That year I earned what? I think 1/10 of my salary, which I used to earn. People, my friends used to think like, Arun, why are you doing this? Are you mad? So, yeah, let it be. This is something which I wanted to try. So it went on. So second year, when I started, these 20 kids who were taught for free, they started recommending. That's how it works, right? Then slowly it came up. Now after 6 years, this is now the people who said, Arun, why are you doing this? I gave 2 of them a job. Meaning fine, friends. So that time they were worried about me. Now they tell, I think what he did was a good thing. It was 3 years of struggle. I didn't take I think in 3 years, I took total 11 days holidays. 3 years, that is including Sundays, festivals, everything. I used to work every day, 12 hours running everywhere. So if you think life is going to be easy, now see, I cracked the IIT exam, right? I did everything. I was getting a good job and everything. But you want to make something, you need to have patience to work for long. According to me, it takes 3 years to establish anything. 3 years. And here people can't sit for 3 days, 3 minutes. So remember this when I'm saying, if you don't develop the habit of sitting and focusing, at least for, your exam is 3 hours, right? If you can't sit for 3 hours focused, how will you write an exam? At least this is what I'm observing. People ask me, sir, after IIT, why are you doing teaching and all? There are good jobs. I tell them, yeah, I earn more than most of my friends. There is a guy who's in Google. I earn more than him. But only thing, right? He's from Google. I'm just some nameless teacher in some city. It's fine. I'm happy with that. I don't want people to know. It's that way. Look at this thing. So think about what I said. End of the day, the story is the people who can focus, who have discipline. It's a superpower. These are the people who are going to succeed in life. High chances of probability. It is not your IQ. It is nothing. If you can't sit and focus every day for 3 to 4 hours, I'm telling you, you're going to be in a big trouble. Yeah, let's take an example. If you ever get a time, you should sit with your dad and ask him, Dad, how is work? Do you just sit for half an hour and do the work, or do you the entire project work one day before the deadline? Now see, here we have f of x into g of x, multiplication. So here, this is f of x, g of x. So two functions. So here, what you do in the function, first you differentiate g of x, bring f of x outside. When you differentiate f of x, bring g of x outside. So if you substitute here x, differential of sine x plus g of x is sine x, differential of x. So this is a third identity. Sine x ka differential is cos x. Sine x into dx by dx, this is x power 1. That is 1. So this is your answer. Put it up. This is called a product rule. So don't think sir is shouting on us and having fun. Meaning that is a little fun, but that's not the main reason. Right? Thing is, I see every year, right? You know, what is the most regretting thing? After the end exam gets over, the NEET or the JEE mains, and people call me and tell me, sir, I didn't do well. Now, which college should I join? Where will I get? I don't know what to do. And when they ask me this, and I don't have an answer, I tell them, yeah, I feel like, you know, even I don't know what to do. And that day, you know, I feel maybe I should have called these students. Maybe I should have scolded them more during the 2 years. Maybe I should have told them before. Maybe they would have prepared more. I don't want you guys to be in such a situation where you don't have an option to choose. I want my students to have options. You should call me and tell me, sir, I got 3 good colleges, which is a better college. I don't want you to come and tell me, sir, I'm not getting anything. Where should I join? So I don't want to be in a position where I should tell you, boss, you don't have any options. It feels very depressing and bad. After all, after teaching for 2 years, you're my student. I can't see like that you are doing nothing. Feels bad. Right? Copied. Next one. So work on that. I'm telling you, right? I'm not saying stop playing and all. Separate it. Studying is studying, playing is playing. Don't mix them up. And all I'm asking is every day put at least 3 to 4 hours of study time. Now your CET exam is also coming up. That is one more mess. Everyone is playing with you actually. Fourth one, the last one in this thing, is a division rule. Out of all, this is a little complicated one. G of x, differential of f of x, f of x, differential of g of x, whole by g of x ka whole square. Example. Let's say if I have sine x by x. So this is f of x, this is g of x. To function by a function. Sin x is one function, x is one function. I put it in this formula. The g of x ka place mein x is there, f of x ka place mein sin x is there. F of x is sin x, g of x is x, g of x is x ka whole square. So sin ka differential is cos x, dx by dx is 1 by x square. That's your answer. Check out the example. Ask me if you're confused. Any step you didn't get, please ask me. So this is the second level. So total differentiation, there are three parts. The first one we did last time. This is the second level. There's a third level chain rule that we will see next time, but let's practice a lot of problems on these four identities today.
Sir, could you show the previous three identities for once?
This one,
I want to take screenshot.
you just joined it, yeah?
I have a bad network, so the screen share is not showing.
Take.
Yes, sir.
Someone missed in the beginning, you can take screenshots fast. This is the first identity. This is f of x plus or minus g of x. Got it? This is the third one, product rule.
Sir, second one, can you show for me? Okay, sir.
Done?
Yes, sir.
Copied everyone? Can I turn the page? Let's see some problems on this. Get them? I'll give you a function, you have to differentiate and tell me what is the answer. Get these four. First one has four terms, two terms, and then a square and a square. So we are combining the 6 formulas with the 4 identities. You should know that 6 formulas there: x power n, constant ka differential, sin x, cos x, e power x, and ln x. Let's see the first one. We have to differentiate each one separately. X cube will not be writing like this later on. You should see and tell the answer directly. X square x cube ka differential is 3x square. X square is 2x. X is 1 and 0. Everyone got that? Check anyone that you didn't get. Second one. D by dx of x square. D by dx of 2x. So x square is 2x. 2 comes out. We get 2 times dx by dx. This is x power 1. So dx by dx is 1. 2x plus 2. Check your answers. So in this you have two identities, f of x plus g of x and a into f of x. For this guy, it is a into f of x, the first identity. So you can combine the 6 formulas and the 4 identities in any way, multiple times. So basically, if you have a constant into a function, just push the constant outside. How do you do the third one? You can't directly differentiate it, but you can expand a plus b whole square. 4x square plus 4x plus 1. This you know how to do, na? So when if you get a square or a cube function, expand it and then differentiate each term separately. Try. I'll give you another 2 minutes for third and fourth. Take 1 and 2. Ha, Hiti.
So for the third one, can we write it as 2x plus 1 into 2x plus 1 in bracket?
Then you want to do f of x into g of x, product rule.
Yeah.
You can do, but that will be more lengthy than this. You'll get the same answer. Done with this thing, Asta? Okay. Dia, I can't see you, Ray. All I can see is your ceiling. Please adjust your cam. So the third one, the answer would be 4 dx square by dx plus 4 dx by dx plus d 1 by dx. I really don't want you guys to write all this thing actually. Starting you're doing, it's okay, but later on you should skip all this. You should just see this and tell the answer 2x plus 2. You should get that comfortable. What about the fourth one?
So in the third one, you've written 8x plus 1.
Come again?
You've written 8x plus
8x
1.
plus 4. Yeah. Check your answers. Yeah, third entity is also called as product rule. Fourth is also called as division rule. Fine, but because you're doing f of x by g of x, f of x into g of x, names are really not that important. Okay. Check out these 4 identities. Any doubts? Clear? Can you turn the page?
1 minute.
Yeah. Next one. These things you'll encounter a lot. X plus 1 by x and root x plus 1 by root x. Get these three. You're still doing f of x plus g of x. Show you the first one. See. So this is x and this is x power minus 1. That is 1 minus 1 x power minus 1 minus 1. So 1 minus 1 by x square. Check it out. That is 1 by x is x power minus 1. Na? So it is n is minus 1. So the formula is what? N into x power n minus 1. So minus 1 into x power minus 1 minus 1. X power minus 2. That comes in the denominator. Anyone didn't get anything up? Please ask me. If you got it, great. So this would be x power half. This is x power minus half. So this would be half into x power half minus 1 minus half into x power minus half minus 1. This is 1 by 2 root x because it is x power minus half minus 1 by 2 x power 3 by 2. Check. This is sin x and cos x. This would be cos x minus sin x. Check out 5, 6, 7. Anyone didn't get any particular thing? Please ask me. Clear? Copy. Next one.
So wait a minute.
Sir, how minus sin x came?
Cos x का differential is minus sin x. ठीक है? So cos का differential is minus sin x. Sine ka differential is plus cos x. So that is one thing you should know. Clear. Next one. Product rule, f of x into g of x. So we have two functions there, sin x into cos x. Second thing is d by dx of sine square x. How to do these things? Give it a try. Others, keep your cams on. What is the first one answer? This is f of x. This is g of x. Remember the formula? When you differentiate g of x, keep f of x outside. When you differentiate f of x, keep g of x outside. So basically differentiate any one of them. This was the formula. So just substitute there. F of x is sin x. G of x is cos x. G of x is cos x. F of x is sin x. So sin x into cos x ka differential is minus sin x.
Minus sin.
Cos x into sin x is again sin x, cos x. So we got minus sin square x plus cos square x. You know what is this? Exam they won't give you this. This is cos square x minus sin square x, which is cos 2x. This thing, you know where it came from? Basic maths. This formula here. I'll show you, see how it came. So you can write this thing right. What is sin square x? 1 minus cos square x. Na? So that will be 2 cos square x minus 1, which is cos 2x if you remember. Put it down. Options will have like this: cos 2x minus cos 2x, sin 2x minus sin 2x. This is that identity which I told you in trigonometry. You have to remember this cos 2x formula. Comes multiple places. And I'll teach you a faster way to do this thing. You can actually do this in a third method. It gives the answer very fast. But for now, let's use this identity and do. How to do sin square x? See, this is not sin x, it is sin square x. And there is no direct formula for sin square x.
Sin x into sin x.
Yeah. So you have to
Yes.
write into sin x into sin x. F of x into g of x. Try. I'll give you a minute. Let's see, 2 sin x cos x, okay. Sin x into sin x. So this is f of x and this is g of x. Put it in the formula. F of x into differential of g of x. So when you differentiate sin x, the other will be inside. Sin ka differential is cos x. So we get 2 sin x cos x. Do you remember the formula? What is 2 sin x cos x? Sin 2x. 2 sin a cos a is sin 2a. This was the formula. Sin 2a is 2 sin a cos a. That is how they'll ask you in the exam. What is cos square x?
2 cos square a minus 1 upon cos x.
2 cos square a minus
1 upon cos.
नहीं, that is your expanding cos square x में इसका differentiation ना. What is cos square x का differential?
Cos 2x.
Cos 2x. Check. How will you do? Same thing ना, cos x into cos x. Just like sin square x, you have to do cos x into cos x. Give it a try. I'll give you a minute.
So minus 2 sin x
Yes, minus आएगा.
sin 2x.
This would be cos x into cos x. They get cos x into differential of cos x. Cos x into differential of cos x. Hope you're getting what I'm doing here. Anyone didn't get, please ask me. Yeah, so that would be cos x and differential of cos x is minus sin x. So we get minus 2 times sin x cos x. And what is sin x? 2 sin x cos x. Minus sin 2a. Take it out. Ask me if you're confused anywhere. Yeah, because exam mein options will be like this only, sin 2x, cos 2x. They won't give you in terms of 2 sin x cos x. Any doubts on this? Turn in the page. D by dx of tan x. How will you do this thing? How will we do tan x?
Sin x upon
Sin
cos
x by
x.
cos x.
Yes, you have to do sin x by cos x. You have to use that fourth formula, division rule. F of x by g of x. This is f of x. This is g of x. What is the formula? G of x. This formula will be a little different, huh? Minus f of x differential of g of x by g of x का whole square. Try. F of x is sin x, g of x is cos x. Just substitute and get it.
Cos square x.
Come again. Cos square.
1 upon cos square x.
हाँ तो secant square x ना.
Sir, 1 upon cos square x square, no?
नहीं रे 1 upon cos square x is right only. See. So g of x is cos x. Differential of sin x minus sin x. Differential of cos x by g of x whole square is what? Cos square x. So that would be cos x. Differential of sin x is also cos x. Minus sin x. Differential of cos x is minus sin x. So numerator में you get cos square x plus sin square x by cos square x. That is 1 by cos square x. Secant square x. You can remember this result for tan x directly. Differential of tan x is secant square x. Yes. This result you remember. Exam you won't have time to do all this thing. Clear? Next one. Can I turn the page? Next one, I think you guys can try in the meantime. dy dx of secant x. How will you do this thing?
1 upon cos x.
1 upon cos x. So 1 is f of x, cos x is g of x. You're getting? You can treat the constant also as a function f of x. Give it a try. dy dx of secant x.
Tan x into sec x.
Yes.
Yes, sir, even I'm getting.
Secant x tan x. So dy dx of secant x. 1 by cos x. So this is f of x, this is g of x. So when you put it in the formula there, g of x differential of f of x, f of x differential of g of x by g of x ka whole square. So g of x is cos x, f of x is 1, it's a number, f of x is 1 and g of x is cos x by g of x whole square is cos square x. This would be 0. That will be cos x into 0 minus of minus, that will be sin x cos square x. So that goes off, you get 1 tan x and 1 by cos x. So tan x secant x. This also you can remember the result. So 11th and 12th results, you can directly by heart them. Exam may, deriving these things will take time. So let's see some questions like where do you use them actually? Can I turn the page? Let's see some questions on this. The position of a particle x is given by t cube by 3 minus 3t square by 2 plus 2t plus 1. They'll ask you like this only. Find the velocity and acceleration as function of time. Now, if you remember, what is velocity? Dx by dt. What is acceleration? dv by dt. Meaning, if you differentiate this, you get velocity. If you differentiate velocity, you'll get acceleration, isn't it? Velocity is position by time. Acceleration is velocity by time. Right? How will you do this thing? Think for a minute, then I'll show you one. Easy, you just have to differentiate this. Which you know how to do. It is simply f of x plus g of x plus, there are 4 functions. Examine this, how the question will come. So kinematics, may remember we did questions, where acceleration was constant. These are the questions where acceleration is not constant. Put it on. Think for a minute. I'll show you then. See, What is velocity? Dx by dt. You have to remember these things, huh? So this would be d by dt. Substitute there. T cube by 3, 3t square by 2 plus 2t plus 1. So differentiate each term separately. T cube by 3 minus 3 by 2 dt square plus 2 dt by dt and differential of a 1. So first one ka differential is 3t square. 3 and 3 will cancel. You get a t square. This thing is 2t. 2 and 2 will cancel. This is 2 and that is 0. We get t square minus 3t plus 2. Check it out. See whether you got the same thing. So this is the velocity as a function of time t. You just have to differentiate it and you got the velocity. Any doubts on this? Please ask me.
So how did it become t square?
ये t cube है ना? That will be 1 by 3, 3t square, right?
Mm-hmm.
T cube na x power n is 3.
Ah, yeah, okay.
So this is t square minus 3t plus 2. So you guys should be so comfortable with the integration. Just by seeing should tell the answer. You should not be writing this much in the exam. If there are 10 steps and if you can skip 9 steps, great. You should be skipping steps. Entrance skill should not write this much. What is acceleration? And dv by dt. Matlab, you have to differentiate this guy now. Can I turn the page? So I got v is equal to t square minus 3t plus 2. So what is acceleration? dv by dt. This is the double differentiation. Differentiate the function. Whatever you get, differentiate again. This will be 2t minus 3 plus 0. So acceleration is 2t minus 3. Check. So if you see acceleration is not constant, it is changing with time. If you see put t0, a is minus 3. Put t1, a is minus 1. If you put t10, you get 17. The acceleration is also changing with time every instant. Any doubts on this page? Please ask me. You just differentiated, huh? You did nothing. If you differentiate this position once, you get velocity. If you differentiate it again, you get acceleration.
Sir,
Any
can you go
doubts
to
on
the
this
next page?
Any doubts on this page? Okay. Any doubts on this page? Please ask me. Copied everyone? Let's see one more like this. They'll give you like this only directly. Find velocity as function of time t. This is the symbol for that. Huh? We'll not write every time velocity as function of time. We'll just write v of t. That is the meaning of that. A of t. Acceleration is function of time t. That's the first question. Second question. Time when v is 0. So at what time will the velocity be 0? Time when acceleration is 0. Get them? So x is t cube by 3 minus 5t square by 2 plus 6t plus 1. Find velocity as function of time t. Acceleration as function of time t. Velocity is dx by dt. You need to remember this. Acceleration is change in velocity by change in time. So dv by dt. Remember what is dv? Small change in velocity, na? D means small change. So small change in velocity by small change in time. That is acceleration. Small change in position by small change in time. That is velocity. Try 2 minutes. Copied. First thing, velocity dx by dt. Now see, exam mein, this is how I wanted to do. I will directly write it. You can skip all that steps. If you can see the question and write the answer, great. Check whether you got the same thing. What is acceleration? dv by dt. So you have to differentiate this guy again. 2t minus 5. You need to learn how to skip steps. You have to solve the problems mentally. You can't write everything on the paper. If you start writing on the paper, you will slow down. If you slow down, you won't have time. From next week, not this week, next week, that is from August onwards, you'll have 45 questions in the exam. The 25, you guys are a little chilled out. You have enough time now. You must have got used to 25 questions now. 45 is the actual game. So this is the first part. Any doubts on A and B, please ask me. What is the C part? He is asking when is velocity 0. But what is velocity? T square minus 5t plus 6 is 0. This is t minus 2 into t minus 3 is 0. Now there are two roots. T is equal to 2 and t is equal to 3. Fourth part is asking when is acceleration 0. So t is 5 by 2. Check it out. You just have to keep v is equal to 0. Quadratic equation, you get two roots, 2 and 3. Same thing. When is acceleration 0, put a is equal to 0. Time is 5 by 2. Check this out. Ask me if you're confused. Any doubts on this? Let's see one more like this. Can I turn the page?
Yes, sir.
Next one. T cube by 3 minus 2 square plus 3t plus 2. Find initial position. What is initial? Initial meaning t0. Initial velocity. Initial acceleration. Velocity when acceleration is 0. Get them? Now they'll start playing around like this. So indirectly, first you have to find V and A, meaning you have to differentiate 2 times first of all. Whenever you hear the word initial velocity, initial meaning time is 0. That is the meaning. Remember that. The word initial implies time is 0. So they won't tell you t0 every time. They'll just say find the initial velocity. Then you should know like the t is 0. Get it? 4 questions. Initial position, initial velocity, initial acceleration, velocity when A is 0. The 4th question is the actual one. What is the first one? Initial position is what? Put t is 0, na? So 0, 0, 0, 2, 2. Initially, you're at x is equal to 2. Makes sense? Easy. Just put t is 0 there. What is velocity?
T square minus 2t plus 3.
4t, na?
Yes, 40.
T square minus 4t plus 3. There is already one 2 sitting here. T square ka differential is 2t. So 2 into 2, 4, na? So initially, what is the velocity? T0. So velocity at T0 will be 0, 0, 3. Check it out A and B. Ask me if you're confused.
So,
Hetu.
so for initial velocity, it like can't we take x upon t?
No, x upon t is not velocity. Dx by dt, na? Change in velocity by change in time.
Okay.
See, I'll tell you one difference. What is the difference between average velocity and velocity? Imagine, let's say, you are going from Mulund se Ghatampur. Let's say it is like 20 kilometers. So when you start from your home, right? Once you're near the signal, you stop for some time. Are you getting it? So think of it like this. So let's say you have a delivery boy, okay, and you're sending him from Mulund to Ghatampur every day. Just think of it like this. So on the first day, what will happen? He comes at 10 o'clock, he starts and he reaches by 12 p.m. afternoon, 2 hours. And you ask him, why did you take 2 hours to deliver the stuff? He will say, sir, bahut traffic hai, sir. Then you'll say, okay, fine, maybe there's a really lot of traffic. Now you tell me, if it takes 2 hours, what is the average speed? Remember average speed ka definition? Total distance by total
upon
time.
total time.
So 10 kilometers per hour, no? So this is the average speed. Meaning if the person had gone with a 10 kilometers per hour, you would have reached in 2 hours. But now somewhere you're little suspicious. Arey, how the hell can it take 2 hours, even if there's a lot of traffic? Then what you do, you keep a GPS tracker on it. Now what this GPS tracker does, every 1 hour it will send a signal. Again, every 1 hour it will send a signal. At 11 o'clock, you get a signal. At 11 p.m. he's here. Are you getting what happened? At 11 p.m. you get a signal, he's here. The next day you call him and ask him, Arey, 11 o'clock, so you are almost near Vikhroli. Why did it take 1 hour to go to Ghatkopar? So there's a lot of traffic, sir. I think, again, this is looking suspicious. Then what you tell the GPS tracker, yes, send me a signal every half an hour. Right? Then you will see 10:30 is here, 11 is here, 12 is here, and 11:30 is also here only. Are you getting what is happening? The smaller I make the time interval, I'm getting more information, right? Doesn't this look more suspicious? Why did you take half an hour here, and what are you doing for half an hour here? Then you'll say, not like this. Then you'll ask the machine, every minute give me an information, every minute. Then you'll observe, right? 10 o'clock is here. Let's say every 5 minutes you're giving the information. 10:05 is here, 10:10 is here, 10:30 is here, right? 10:45 is here. Then from here to here, he went away fast actually. Then he reached here already by 10:45, 10:50, 55, 11, 11:05, 11:30, 11:45, he's just sitting here. You are getting information more detailed. And then last 15 minutes again event. You ask him, what the hell are you doing for 1 year here? 1 hour here. You tell them, you better deliver it on time. Don't do any nonsense. Next day he starts at 10 and reaches by 10:45. By taking information at every instant, you're getting more data. So now you tell me, when you're going from Mulund to Ghatkopar, let's say next day he reaches in 1 hour. So what is the average speed? 20 kilometers per hour.
20 kilometers per hour.
This is an average speed, huh? But do you think throughout the road he went with 20? At the signal,
No.
0. On an empty road, 70 kilometers per hour. So that is your instantaneous speed, na? Getting it? So average speed and velocity, instantaneous velocity are different. So this formula which you have, dx by dt, this is called instantaneous velocity. This gives you velocity at every instant. It is just like when you go on a bike, at every instant your speed is 0. What is average speed or average velocity? This is different. Average velocity is total distance, total displacement by time. So this thing gives you as if you are traveling at a constant speed. Are you clear? So if you use x by time, you get average. If you do dx by dt, you get instantaneous. For example, see, if I put t0, I got 3. Put t is equal to 1, what do I get? 0. Matlab in 1 second, your speed became 0. Then again speed increased, again speed decreased. Anything could have happened. So the point is, average speed and instantaneous speed are different. You can just add this point here. So basically average gives you, right, a totality of the motion. It gives you an average, the motion is covered. An average speed particle has to cover the same distance. An average constant speed. which need not be the actual speed because every instant your speed is changing. Put it on. We still have to do 2 parts there. Clear? Turn the page.
Sir,
All right.
can you repeat? I was disconnected.
Wait till the end. After the class, I'll explain.
Okay.
Put it down. Everyone copied? Can you turn the page?
Sir, can you show the previous page for one?
Yeah.
Sir, in B part, we will also get 1 now. 1 meter per second.
Which one? B.
Yes, sir.
We have to do acceleration also, no? What is acceleration? dv by dt. Velocity, you got t square minus 4t plus 3. What is acceleration? dv by dt, which is 2t minus 4. So at t, initial acceleration is what?
Minus 2 meters per second square.
Minus 4, no? t0 to minus 4, no?
Yes.
And the fourth part is what? Find v when acceleration is 0. So time when a is 0 is what? 2t minus 4 is 0. So t is 2 seconds. So indirectly, I'm asking you, we need to find velocity when t is 2 seconds. So what is v? T square minus 4t plus 3. So 2 square minus 4 into 2 plus 3. So 4 minus 8 plus 3 minus 1. Everyone should definitely take out the notes. Whatever we did today, make sure to revise them. Try to do these problems without seeing on a rough paper. You might have found it little, they're not really difficult. It's just differentiation, but you need to see them once. Put it down. Revise all the class notes. I'll be sending the homework on calculus also today. So do this much, revise and come next class. So now we will discuss the Sunday ka paper. Hope everyone resolved the paper.